There's a wide range of styles, sizes, and prices when looking at glass flameworking or lampworking torches. When just starting, I suggest something versatile to be able to make anything that looks fun. I have a GTT Phantom 4-stud snub nose, which allows for a thin, tight, precise flame for small details, then an outer ring to make a bigger flame for larger pieces. With a price point of $14.25, if you're looking for a little bit cheaper but yet versatile torches, here are some recommendations. The Nortel Red Max has a small top flame and a big bottom one. It's priced around $600, and a lot of flame workers start with this torch. The Bethlehem Bravo, running around $1,100, also has 2 rings of flames but won't be as precise as the GTT Phantom. If you know you're just wanting to make small things like beads, a single flamed torch would be perfect. My recommendations are the GTT Bobcat, which runs for around $300. Oh, and it looks like they even have a starter kit. The Bethlehem Alpha, which runs for around $300. Now, I've not personally worked with single flame torches, so please let me know which is the best in the comments. But I tell you what, this Nortel Miner is the cheapest torch I've ever seen. It runs for around $200. It is a single stage, but holy crap, it's cheap. But if you're going to be working large pieces, you may want to look at torches that produce a large flame and enough heat to work properly. Torches like Bethlehem Champion, running around $1,800. Or the GTT Delta Elite, running around $2,500. Torches with 2 or more stages would be perfect. If money is no issue, torch makers nowadays are pushing the limits as to how big a torch can be, like the Bethlehem Grand Sharp Flame, running around $1,800. GTT themselves are just doing some crazy stuff with their Viper 3-stage running around $7,000. This thing is crazy. And their Quadzilla 4-stage is insane. Now, you can't just have a torch and call it good. You're going to need gas to make a flame, and you're going to need tubing to hook up to those tanks of gas. You want to find a nice spot to lay the tubing along, and you also want to make sure to measure how long you're going to need that tubing to be to fit where you want it to fit. Learn from my mistake, because I didn't think about how much tubing I needed to reach the floor for my foot pedal. Now I have to prop it up on a few center blocks. But speaking of accessories, like this foot pedal, which allows me to turn on and off the outer ring of flames, there are manifolds which allow you to divert the propane and oxygen to other accessories. Like if you have a hand torch, you can run that hand torch off the same propane and oxygen tank with a manifold. This is my hand torch. I have it hooked up to my small oxygen tank that I got when I was first starting out, when I was doing small projects. Now that I'm doing a little bit bigger projects, it's nice to have a bigger tank with more oxygen in it so I don't have to go refill it so often. You will need a flashback arrestor and regulators for both your oxygen and propane tanks. This is for the very rare chance of if the flame kicks back through the tubing, it will stop at that flashback arrest instead of the flame going into each tank. The regulators show how much gas you have in the tank and shows how strong the PSI is, which you can manipulate with the red and green knobs on the regulators. You'll need other accessories like splicers or Y connectors depending on how intricate you are getting with your setup. I recommend using the site that you got your torch from, because everything will most likely be fitted to the hoses that you're buying or the torch that you're getting already. I'm using Bethlehem and Mountain Glass as an example here. Check out our channel M&K Hot Glass to finish setting up your own studio and for some project ideas. If you found this video helpful, leave a like and follow, and I can't wait to see your studio and your art grow together.